Okay, friends, welcome. This is your host, Doc, and here we are on the Mavis Pharmacy. We are standing right in front of Mavis Manor. So this is the new bee yard right next to my lilac bush. So today I'm going to teach you how to install bees. We're going to do the very simple, easy way, because that's how we like to do things. So this right here is a package of bees. You can see it's jam-packed full of bees. So first I'm going to show you this is if it comes in a wooden box. Occasionally, you will get a package of bees, and they will come in a box just like this. These are these are bee buses. They'll work just the same. Only thing about these is these have a nice front door. These front doors open right here, and so the door kind of opens up that way, and these being plastic are a little bit easier to deal with. If you watch some of my live stream videos, you'll see where we installed one of those. So we are going to install this into this, and we're going to do this the lazy, easy, simple way. No shaking, reducing all of the craziness. So let's get to that. Okay, so here we are, set up, ready to go. So I want to show you how I do this, the easiest way I do this. The two tools I do suggest having some things like a needle nose pliers or just other types of pliers like this. This is going to help it easier to pull out that, and then have a bee tool. So let's put this right down here, right there in the corner. So there's some important things that we're going to have to pay attention to with this. Is this little yellow thing, this is going to be attached to the queen, and this little tin right here, that is, the little tin right there is where the extra syrup and such is going. So I am going to make sure this is right here. You'll see there's a little staple in here. I'm going to get this staple up before I open it up. So what that means is that's going to fall down in there now. So I'm going to use I'm going to leave my knife. I'm going to put my knife, let me close my knife first. I'm going to leave my knife right here. That will lock that in. That'll make it so that the queen doesn't fall in there. If the queen falls down, like, it's not a big deal. Just means that you got a higher probability of getting stung and that kind of stuff. So what we want to do is we want to carefully pick this up and pull this out. This has got syrup. Now we're going to have a bunch of bees coming out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get that queen. Okay, so I'm going to reach in here. Let me swing around this way. So again, I don't know if you guys see, I'm doing this without a veil because I prefer to do things without veils. I want to understand my bees. I want them to understand me as well. But I do suggest for most of you guys, it's a good idea to wear a veil. So we've got a lot of bees holding on to this guy right now. As you guys can see, I'm carefully lifting this up. You can just see, look at that. Look at that. So we're going to do this two-handed now because this made this very interesting for me. So we're going to take this. That is a nice group of bees. Look at that. They are just hugging that queen. They are ready for her. They're ready for her to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is we got all these queens here. I'm going to take this. Normally you would put this in. Normally the next thing that you would do is you'd take this clump of thing, and you'd put it in there. But because of everything that's happening right now, I'm going to pick this up. Really need two hands. This is why it's good to do bee stuff with a partner. So I'm going to set this to the side. You guys get to see this on the fly, exactly how I do things. So I'm going to carefully lay these guys down right like so. Don't want anybody squished. No one's going to be squished. So what we're going to do with that package, we're going to stick that package right in. Real simple. I'm going to grab the front and back of the package. Setting it in just like so. I'm going to scoot this frame back just a little bit. And the reason I'm scooting that frame back just a little bit is that is where we are sticking this queen clump. I don't know how long the queen has been in here with this bees. I'm going to say probably a little while, but just to be safe, I am going to give her a day. Usually I give them 1 day. So I'm going to stick them in here in that clump. Let's spin around. Pull this out just a little bit. And I want this clump to get turned. And I want that to be just like so. Want this squished up nice and tight. Perfect. So we're good. That is installed. That is ready to go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the next tricks that I do, is because I like to go slow and I like to make sure everything is functioning well. But you can see the bees are already starting to come out. We've got some swarming around, or we got some guys just getting ready to come out of their house. So let me go to the next step. What you're going to see here with the next step is I'm going to carefully put this on top. The reason I'm putting this on top is I want them to get the feeling that they're now in a hive and that everything is ready to go. So I've got that on top. Next thing I'm going to do is that is just a frame full of a variety of stuff. Some of it has honey, some of it is just empty frames, some of it is a variety of other things. So I'm going to put this next, just like so. Then we're going to take the sugar water that we have here. We're going to put it, I want to make sure I don't put it over top of the queen so that if it starts dripping, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm going to put the inner cover in. There is a spider here on the inner cover, so let's deal with the inner cover. So we got the inner cover. We're going to stick the inner cover on just like so, and then let's grab here to the top. We got the top. I'm going to stick the top on, and voila. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me install the bees the easy, simple, basic way. Tomorrow we'll be extracting that box. It should be empty of bees. We'll be getting there. We'll be opening the house up for the bee, for the queen. She'll be able to get out, adventure around, start laying eggs. We'll be putting the frames in there. All of that will be lesson 2. Again, you can find it here on my YouTube channel, which is Mavis Manor 1897. It's the house. It's what we deal here on the Mavis Institute, where we teach about farming, we teach about bees, we teach about raising chickens, we teach about all the crazy fun stuff. So definitely check it out. If you're looking for my other socials, it's Dr. Firefly, just about any place else. All the information is going to be down below in the little description area. And again, this is lesson 1, lesson 2 coming up. And you can also visit our website, which is the mavisinstitute.xyz, where we talk about lots of stuff, have lots of worksheets that get you through all that kind of stuff, and teach a little bit about permaculture and just help you be awesome, because that's the goal. So we're all trying to be awesome. Anyways, friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed watching me stand in front of bees and install bees. And until tomorrow, it's Doc. Adios.